Hello, my name is Norvil. My wife Letty and I are ACOP Global Harvest Missionaries in Ecuador, and I'm grateful for this opportunity to share a little bit of our story. Back in 1989, Pastor Rick Parkin sent me from Kamloops Full Gospel Tabernacle to Salmon Arm to plant a church there. So out of this was birthed Living Waters Church, which I led for 24 years before turning it over to my associate, Pastor Dave and Donna St. John. Now this freed me up to look at fulfilling a long-term dream I had, which was to be more involved in missions. Now it so happens that my wife Letty is a native Spanish speaker, which has helped us greatly, and back in January of 2014 we started out in a new venture as we moved to Ecuador to make disciples and to plant churches. When we first arrived in Ecuador, we started ministering in a small community called Olmedo. And at that time, there wasn't even one born-again believer in Olmedo. So we started building relationships by teaching carpentry skills, doing crafts, counseling with the people, and little by little they started coming to the Lord. And from there, we began going out to other communities, 3 others. We began holding regular services both in Cuenca, in El Limor, and in Pindal. And each of these locations, we're seeing these groups growing, and what we're doing is just working on making more disciples and seeing churches planted in each of these 4 locations where we're holding these weekly services. We have a unique opportunity in the city of El Limor. Compassion International told us that if we would purchase some property there, they would partner with us with their child sponsorship program. So we did purchase some property, and also another ministry that works together with Compassion has just given $50,000 towards a building. So once we have put up building a home for our church there, then Compassion will start working with us to establish a school and an outreach for reaching 200 children from poor families in that area. Now, not only is this an opportunity to reach out and minister to the needs of many poor children and their families, but through this it will also give an opening to build relationships with new families and share the gospel with them, and through that our goal is to also see how that the church will grow through this. My wife and I are really excited about what the Lord is doing in Ecuador. So we just ask that you'd all keep us in prayer, that the work there would continue to grow. Just pray that we might see a lot more people become followers of Jesus. Also pray with us that we would be able to raise up leaders to lead in each of these 4 locations, which would then free us up to be able to reach out into new communities. Also, we'd appreciate prayer that the Lord would make a way for our monthly financial needs to be met, which right now we're looking at needing an extra $1,000 just to be able to cover our expenses. Also pray that the Lord give us wisdom as we go about building this ministry home. We're excited about it, but we certainly need His guidance, and also that the Lord would provide sufficient funds that we could complete this project. Thank you.